Hi everyone, my name's Faye and I thought today I would do a open and a review on these new cards that I had got. I've been starting to do cards like, like bundles of, pick a card, a selection of 4 different placements that folk can pick out, and I thought this would be something that they could focus on to give them an idea of what set they would like to go to. Now these are called the Archangels and Gemstone Guardian cards by Margaret and Lembo. I think I'm pronouncing Margaret's name properly. Lembo, Lembo. Author of Angel and Gemstone Guardian cards. The box itself just looks beautiful. I got these in Waterstones in Glasgow in Scotland for $11.99. I don't know what they would be elsewhere. They've got other price. Oh, here, I think that's it. I think dollars are $15.95. Probably works out the same kind of money as what it would be here. But it's a nice wee hard-bodied box, which I like. I'm used to that kind of box right enough because I do buy a lot of kind of Hay House, and Hay House do package their stuff really well. I'm not sure if this is Hay House. I will have a look. It says on the back here, gemstones are powerful tools which guide you towards personal understanding. The colours and shapes of the stones bring your messages to motivate and heal you in many ways. The deck of 44 oracle cards by Margaret and Lembo familiarises you with 44 gemstones and 11 archangels. Each one of them associated with 4 different gemstones. Using this card deck will enable the gemstone and archangels to bring you messages to increase your awareness. The gemstone and its associated message on the front of the card give you a reading. So it must be, there must be a message within themselves. The archangel associated with the gemstone on the other side of the card provides you with a positive affirmation to help you transform your reality. Used regularly, this oracle deck will bring insights and guidance from the gemstones and the archangels. I think they just look beautiful. If this is what they must look like inside, they look absolutely beautiful. It says down here, Margaret and Lembo is the author of the companion deck, the Angels and Gemstones Guardians cards, as well as 3 books on crystals. She is a spiritual entrepreneur and practitioner, aromatherapist, and the owner of the Crystal Garden, a bookstore, gift store, and a spiritual centre in Boynton Beach, Florida. So obviously the lady lives in America. So right, let's get started. I have my little trusty scalpel here. Anybody who's wondering why I would possibly have a scalpel kicking about is that I actually do a lot of sculpting. So these are like my wee tools that come in very handy. Just need to be really careful. I do not want to damage this box. I know people get excited and rip things off, but I always like the boxes to be kept, quite nice, because I think that's why I've got a Doreen Virtue Angel deck that I think I must have bought back in 2002 or something. They just came out and I use them all the time, but because I've really looked after them, they still look pretty good, even though I feel that it's got my energy on them now. But I think just by looking at these boxes should last a lifetime if they're treated well. They're treated quite well. It doesn't say on that this is a Hay House, by the way. It doesn't say that it's a Hay House. No, I don't see Hay House wrote anywhere on this pack. Let me have a look down here. Is it Hay House? Findhorn Press. Findhorn Press, that is. So I think in Canada it's $19.99. In America it's $15.95, and here in Britain it's $11.99. So it'll be the same probably price when you do the changeover. Right, lovely box, nice harded little box, and it's it's obviously, what did I say was in this? 44 oracle cards, right? I don't think you'll not get a wee book in this because they are self-explanatory, I would imagine. I mean, if you've seen me open it, maybe it does have a wee box, a wee book inside. Even all the way around, it's still good. That's how beautifully made these are. They've still, even on the lips, they've still got decor on them. Now that's when something's well made. The box is really nice. It's hard and glossy. Love them. And look at this amethyst just to open up the colours. You know, I don't think my my camera, the lighting here, is doing this justice, by the way, because they are beautiful. First card is amethyst. I think this is actually a good deck as well if you wanted to get into learning more about crystals, because you know, this is are you ready to try? I'll read this one out. I don't know if I'll read all them all out, because I think there's 44 of them. I don't want to bore you to death. Here's the back, guys. Hang on, before I look at amethyst, here's the back on them. Oh no, that's not true. That's just a wee. This is the Archangels and Gemstone Guardians. This is like a wee side note, I think. Use this deck for personal and planetary healing. The 11 Archangels featuring within bring messages of love, healing, abundance and safety. There are 4 cards for each Archangel with matching gemstones, divine guidance and associated affirmations. These 44 cards will help you awaken your awareness and assist you in the evolution of your soul. Isn't it just beautiful? I mean, I love angel cards. I mean, I will go into the more I put up videos, but I've had so much experiences regarding angels that this might just seem fanciful to people, but I don't just believe it, I know it. I've had that many experiences. Right, that one, right, I don't have any glasses on, guys, so just bear with me, okay? I don't know if you can see this. Archangel Ariel brings messages of general health and vitality. Number 2, Archangel Chamuel offers guidance on relationships and healing. 3, Archangel Gabriel inspires and guides you to deeper understanding of dreams and inner knowing. 4, Archangel Jophiel helps you to recognise inner wisdom and beauty all around you. Archangel Michael offers protection, faith, clarity and the removal of fear. Number 6, Archangel Raphael helps to heal yourself and others. 7, which is Archangel Raziel, encourages you to embrace the gifts of her clairvoyance, prophecy and the great mysteries. Number 8, Archangel Sandalphon, aids with healing of the earth and planetary group healing. Number 9, Archangel Thuriel, I've never heard of Archangel Thuriel, brings messages and connections with nature and animal healing. 10, Archangel Uriel illuminates and brings peace and connection with the ancestors. Number 11, Archangel Zadkiel helps with transformation and transmutation and aligns you with the violet flame. Well, the violet flame is what they say to, if you want to cleanse yourself, or even for protection. They would tell you if all your worries to imagine a beautiful violet flame and put your worries into that. Imagine everything that's causing you stress and cover it in a violet flame within your mind's eye, and that transmutes it. Now this here is just beautiful, and it seems to be like a wee. These were brought out last year, 2016, Margaret and Lembo, and it tells you the photographs by Andy Frame, designed by Richard Crooks, published by Finhorn Press, Delft Cottage, Dyke Forest. Oh, it's in Scotland, in the UK. Do you know what I'm thinking? Finhorn. I'm thinking that sounds very close by. But here we are. So the woman whose idea this was, Margaret, obviously stays in America, but these were made here in Scotland. Wow. Maybe I have to contact them. See if they get anything else in the go. What other stuff could they possibly do? Because these are just beautiful. Now let me see. I'll just flick through them, guys, because I don't want to bore you to death. They're lovely and glossy, right? They're really shiny. And I would say the cardstock is... It's not bad. It's bendable, but it's not flimsy. I felt flimsier in this. In fact, I'll tell you something. I bought the Gilded Tarot. Beautiful colours, beautiful deck. I'll actually let you see it. But I find them too thin. Whereas this is thin, but it's still quite nice. I think I've got really small hands. And I think when I'm to actually shuffle anything. If it's too hard and it's not flexible, it can be quite difficult with somebody with small hands. I'll give you an idea what it says in the front. We've got a beautiful wee angel up in the corner, and they all apparently have this. They've all got this wee angel. We've got big writing for amethyst and whatever. This beautiful purple amethyst, looking really raw and, you know, very earthy. And it says, are you ready to transform your life? And the wee bit at the bottom here says, through your spiritual connection with the divine, you can receive intuitive insights to help you in your daily life. You have the ability to transform your reality using the spiritual guidance you receive. I mean, they're really nice and uplifting. See, if you're feeling down, this is a wee thing you want to pull out, isn't it? Especially if you're... I mean, I've got a lot of different crystals and things. You know, you could just get up in the morning and just pull a card and see, oh, what's for me today? Just carry it about in your pocket or your purse, or wear it on a piece of jewellery. Do a wire wrap and just wear it on a nice cord. And this is for Archangel Zadkiel. And his little message is, I create my reality. I can change my reality. It's easy for me to transform and transmute challenging situations. I use my intuition and follow my hunches. I am aligned with higher wisdom. I pay attention to my dreams and easily interpret them. Now the colours in this are absolutely beautiful. It's like a mixture of like going from this kind of not quite purple, not a deep purple, but virgin purple into a lilac, right into a nice kind of very, very pale, what was it they called that last one? It's like a kind of very light lilac. It's absolutely beautiful. Love that card. And the next one, I won't run them all out because you'll get bored. But ammonite, now I've never heard of ammonite. Okay, to me that looks like a fossil, and probably, listen, I'm saying to me it looks like a fossil. I don't care what anybody says, that's a fossil. Are you spiraling around and around? Are you trying to find answers? So ammonite must be fossiled stuff that is found. And that's Archangel Gabriel. My cat's called Gabriel. Maybe I should put that in his wee collar. Get my wee ammonite for his collar. What's the next one? I've never heard of half of these, do you know that? Andalusite. Anybody knows the real names of these and I'm not pronouncing them properly, please feel free to put me straight. Andalusite, I'm thinking that is. To me it looks a wee bit, it colours a wee bit like tiger's eye, maybe not quite. It's more pronounced markings, I think. And that is for, it's give you the name, right, Sandalphon. Let me have a look, Sandalphon. Oh, good lord. Azurite. What? That looks like a big little... that looks like caviar, doesn't it? Not that I eat caviar, but I just imagine what caviar looks like. It's like kind of all this black wee lumps together. Again, azurite. Never heard of it. Oh, black onyx. I've got black onyx and a nice ring, so there we go. And here it says here for black onyx, are you trying to reach a goal and keep yourself pulled off course? Are you trying to reach a goal and keep getting pulled off course? Right, okay. So you're telling me to wear black onyx. I should wear that every day, I think. And I won't even pronounce the names because I'm just not doing it right. I'll hold it in the camera so you can see it. I mean, they're really well photographed. I mean, the guys made a really good job of photographing these because I think they might be quite true to what the actual stone, the crystal looks like. I wonder if I've got obsidian. I've got a beautiful big obsidian skull that I use for cleansing my my cards. I wonder if I've got obsidian in here. And again, I've never heard of half of these. I've got a lovely clear quartz skull as well that I use for clearing. And look at that one, cobaltone calcite. Cobaltone calcite. Colours in that are absolutely amazing. It's like pinks and golds and greens. Now, where you get these, you'll need to try these online, I think, to actually get the real stones. Guys, I think if you're into anything to do with crystals, this would be a great set for to get. They're beautifully made, and they seem, you know, they seem really well photographed, because I think that's what these cards must look like. No cards, sorry, the actual stone. The actual stones, I think that's what these stones must look like, because they have been photographed. It says in the box it's a photographer. So they all have the same kind of the same colouring, and I suppose like that, how you're going to shuffle them or pick a card, there isn't really a back, so that you don't know what you'd need to close your eyes. I think if you're just shuffling them up, you know, I think if you're shuffling them up and you're not really, I suppose once I've been using them for a while, I'll get to know what the connotation is with the card. But I'm sure that unless the people that are watching won't know what it means. So I was actually wanting to use them for pick a card, so that I can lay the stone upright and see what people are drawn to. I think that's actually quite a good idea for these cards. Green calcite, green tourmaline. I mean, they're beautiful. It makes you want to run out and buy more crystals, doesn't it? Well, it does for me. I shouldn't have actually bought this. And see for the price of this, that was like £12, £11.99. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love these wee cards. And I think as well, because they can be used with any spread. I find it very difficult. I'm a tarot card reader, and I do find it very difficult to make sense of a lot of oracle cards together, because I think they can be so, you know, one's always a love oracle or whatever, you know, but I think these are just a nice little message that stands on their own. It doesn't have to coincide with what the message is in the actual reading. I just think it's quite beautiful. Well, I hope you liked. I'm not coming right, sorry guys, I'm coming out of camera shot. I hope you liked this. You can let me know if anybody else has got this and tried it and how you find working with it. What I'll do is I'll work with it and I'll see how it goes, and I'll do a review to see if it actually did help with anything, or if I've picked up anything out of it. It might start being that I've got a feeling that this deck will open your intuition. I really do, because you can feel, just you know yourself when you hold it, a crystal, you can feel something. You start to get no visions, but you do start to get opened up to other things and be more sensitive to other things. So I think this will definitely help with that. Right guys, well I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it's helpful. I think it's a nice deck. I think for the money it's well put together. I think it's pretty to look at. If nothing else, it's pretty to look at. And I think the wee affirmations and the wee messages from the angels, and as I say, I'm a huge angel follower, because I do know that they exist. I don't just believe, I know they exist, I've seen them. So I think this is a wee deck that I will use quite a lot. Well, you can see how you feel with that, and you can let me know if you decide to use this deck, or if you've already got it yourself. And I'm planning to use it in the next few days with my readings, so if you've signed up or subbed, you'll get to see it on the channel. Right, please give us a like and subscribe, and if you have got anything to say about this, please let me know. And thanks again for tuning in. Speak to you soon.